No question about this one. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. First pitch swinging.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
To third. Nice grab. To first. Nicely done for the out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Short hop liner, handled it short. Toss to Alonso, and they get the out on Smith. That's out number 3. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Hunter Green. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Jeremy Pena will hit next. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Slider right there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ground ball could be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here in Baltimore, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. He wastes no time on this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 2. Bradish maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Max Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
2 down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Over to first. That is the inning. Bottom of the second. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. There's a swing and a miss. Swings through that one, out in front that time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. This one in the air, center field, and that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there.
One at second, and that's their second double play in the first 2 innings tonight. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And it's fouled away. Got him. Third out. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Geraldo Perdomo steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's away.
And that one lifted in the air center field. One up, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Trap under it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Just missed. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. What a stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Pages moving under this one. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Swings through that. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Muncy whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. Back here in Baltimore, out of the 4th, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here comes Max Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ground ball. Perdomo tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And there's 1 away. In the air, right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. And here's Freddie Freeman. Swings through that one for strike 1. Into the outfield, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. In the dirt. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 down. And a good eye there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Called strike right there. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes Freddie around third. 1 run across. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. On the warning track. And holds it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That's to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a base hit right there. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Inside. And the count's even at 2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Up next for the Orioles.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. That's in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground. Long throw to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the top of the sixth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard hit right side. Toss to Alonso. One pitch and one out. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In the air, left field. 2 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6 and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Second baseman, Blaze Alexander.
That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's Trout.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
For the Orioles.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jacob Wilson. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. Fly ball down the line. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 71, Dietrich.
Liner caught at second. One pitch and one out.
For the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
That's a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
This one looks like trouble. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's 5-0.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rip, but it curls foul. And it's second. Foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso. And he's out on the tag. Here's Muncy. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Tommy Edman looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Swing and a pop-up. Alonso brings it in for the third out. Bottom of the 7th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
High fly ball out to center field. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
No, that's a ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Late on that fastball.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That one drilled left field. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's 0-1. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Towards first, and a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill moving under it. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, on to the bottom of the 8th, Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit.
Nope, ball 2.
And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And a swing and a miss there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Oh, that hit it. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Here's Mike Trout. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one fouled off. The Orioles down 5, trying to battle back here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late with the swing there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw to third. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position. Ball 1 there. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wilson swings through it for strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hammered on the line, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-2.
He was all over that one. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Edman slings to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
The 0-1. Out towards right center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. 1 out man at first. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard hit left side. 1 at second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Oh!
Now the 0-1. In the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. And a quick out, number 1. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swings through that. Stewart, a 6'3" righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch swinging.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. Ball game. Green with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he